Go to YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm on there too. All right, what's up, fellas? How's everybody going? I mean, how everybody doing today, man? Me and Law's about to cook it up with you guys. We just saw the Daniel and Richard fight. Daniel Dubois versus Richard Lartey fight. Um, it was a cool fight. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I'm concerned, you know, I was looking forward to seeing the fight, to see what Daniel got, to see what Richard Lartley got. I watched two fights of Richard Lartley before that. I understood that he has a little spunk behind those gloves. Um, I liked how they played Daniel Dubois' highlight reel. Hey, what's up, King Louis? They played his highlight reel and stuff like that, make him look like he was all that, but he wasn't, in my opinion. Me and Laws came to the conclusion that the fight was prematurely stopped by the ref, and then after the fight, when the ref tried to touch Richard Lartley's gloves, Richard looked at him and moved his hand away like, "Bitch, don't you touch me." But
real.
From what I saw in the first round was pretty decent. Daniel thought that he had hurt Richard Lartley, and he went for the kill, as always, with a barrage of punches, slow punches. And he missed a lot of them. Then Richard Lartley clipped his ass. Daniel backed up. Second round, of course, Daniel, tried to get him a little bit. And, third round, them boys, they stayed in the middle of the ring. They were slugging it out. And they separated because basically Daniel thought he had him, and they start swinging. They both start missing. And all of a sudden, Richard Lartley hit him with a two-piece. Daniel backed up. Richard Lartley hit him again with another piece, and the round was over. But as far as the fight goes, you got to give it to Daniel for getting Richard Lartley out of there. Even though, in my opinion, the ref prematurely stopped it. What's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, he ain't 50 years old, but I don't have. I just put in there. If y'all want to get on, I just put the thing in the chat. So, what I noticed is boxing is not like other sports like soccer and baseball. Soccer and baseball over here is one of those sports to where you could get people from other countries, and the validating their birth certificates and all that stuff is kind of tough, especially when it comes to Cuba and Puerto Rico. They get a lot of people that say that they are 18, but they're not. They be like, 15, 16, 17. They don't be 18. You know what I'm saying? And they come up over here with soccer and with baseball and stuff like that. So, but boxing is not one of those sports to me. Boxing ain't one of those sports to where, all right, it's all good, King Louis. It's not one of those sports to where, like, a guy needs to be worried about his age too much. There's really no need to really hide it. He doesn't look 50. I mean, he's sure enough that wasn't swinging like he's 50. His stamina didn't look like he was 50. He had way more stamina than Stavern. He had way more stamina than what's his name? Well, Shannon Briggs, his last fight, he has way more stamina than Lucas Brown. So,
God, yeah.
So, I think that was, yeah, but he do look old, but I give that, he do look old. But like I said, I watched the fight. me and Laws also came to the conclusion that Daniel needs to fire somebody.
For real. For
Daniel,
real, bro.
Daniel needs to fire somebody. Straight up. And if somebody wanted to put a monkey wrench in Frank Warren's plans for Daniel, they could have done that. And the reason why I'm saying they could have done that is because Daniel's fucking chin was open for anything. His motherfucker said open for licks. Open for licks. He's not going to, Daniel was not going to last against no Povetkin. He's not going to last against no Dominic Brazil. He's not going to last against no Adam Konecki. As far as right now. And if I was a promoter, I'll probably be inclined to be like, hey, Richard Lartey, you can keep your team, but how about you come up over here for about 6 months, do a couple of fights up over here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go host a couple of fights in Ghana, maybe host a couple of fights over there in Nigeria and stuff like that, and give them better training camps, give them access to better trainers, because Richard Lartey, he looks the part. He looks the part. But he's like it's like America going to war with North Korea. He got the tools, but he ain't got the correct tools. Those Scud missiles he got ain't firing off properly. They got some wrong propellant in it. They got the wrong propellant. It ain't quick enough and it ain't sharp enough. You know what I'm saying? All he needed was a couple of critiques. And I think Lartey could have got him out of there. And it showed, because Lartey hit him a few times, and Daniel said, uh-oh. He said, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And he backed the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? How many times you seen Daniel in the fight when somebody hits him upside his head and he start to back up? Hell. Yeah. Hey man, you can't be touching stuff, man, because that's loud. That'd be loud, Laws. That'd be loud.
No, I'm just laughing because you always get me all the time.
Yeah, I let you slide a few times, but god damn.
Yeah. Man, that was.
Yeah, go ahead, Laws.
No, go on, brother. You finish up.
But
I'll cook after.
But like I was watching it, and it was a good fight for Daniel, but I wouldn't have been happy about that win. Not like that. Daniel got exposed. All the stuff that we've been saying in the LDBC from 78 for 9 and everybody in the LDBC, that dude, I don't know now. He might not be able to get Joe Joyce out of there like I thought beforehand. He might not be able to do it. Because after watching that, I don't know, bruh.
I totally agree with you, Mike. I totally agree with you. That was poor. That was poor, brother.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen him fight live.
Yeah,
man. Go on.
No, my bad. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go on, bro.
Because I put it like this. Lartey tried to land that slow-ass left hook. And if you look at it, the reason why Lartey got knocked down in the 4th round was because he tried to throw a straight shot, a straight right hand, but he jumped when he did it. He didn't need to jump. Only thing he needed to do was dip and roll. That's all he had to do was dip and roll, and he could have got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because Daniel ain't that quick. You can see him coming. You can see him plant his feet. You can see him, his muscles tense. And then all of a sudden, you see him back up like this, and he coming. You can see it coming a mile away. You know what I'm saying? About time he landed that last punch, it was so slow. About time that shit landed, Lartey would have his next fight. That's how slow it was. It was ridiculous. And like I said, if I was Daniel, somebody got to go. Somebody getting fired.
Yeah, for real.
Like for whatever.
Well, Mike,
go ahead.
Me and you just watched that, brother. Because, what were we saying? I'm sorry, mate. I know people like Daniel Dubois. I do myself, but I've never seen him fight live before. I've just seen a couple of his fights, like on YouTube or whatever. I wasn't impressed with that, mate. I wasn't impressed with that whatsoever. And like you say, he left his chin open for exposure. If somebody had planted something down the middle, he'd have been fucking out of there, him. An uppercut, a straight right, whatever, overhead right. He was poor, man. Sorry. He had, like you said before, he had cement in his shoes and he had 50 kilo weights in his gloves.
Mm-hmm.
If that was Povetkin, fucking hell, Povetkin would have wiped the floor with him. I honestly think, like you just said before, I think he'll struggle with Joe Joyce. I do.
Man, I don't know now. I know Joe Joyce at first, he was like, damn, I'm about to get knocked out. Then he was like, I think I got a chance. I can get him, coach. Put me in. I can get him, coach.
He will be, Mike. He will be, Mike, after watching that trash, mate.
Oh, man, he got so much boost of confidence because it's not even like, even if you know, like, I mean, you know, as a boxer that you're getting lumped up on, that you can't, like, you know, you've been taking so many shots, the next one might be it. All you got to do is just dip. All you got to do, you ain't even got to look. As long as you know where his feet is, you know where his head is. All you got to do is just dip with that front leg and go down and let that motherfucker just give it all you got.
Yeah.
And that big motherfucker that shit is gonna be so loud when he hit that mat. Woo!
Yeah. Mike, sorry, mate. I know he's only a novice, and I know he's only a young boy, and I know he's got the whole world in front of him to build his future and correct his mistakes and all stuff like that, bro. But I'm sorry, after what I've just watched there with you, me and you just watched that together, and that to me, that was like watching someone's first amateur fight. I'm not saying I could do any better because I couldn't, but man, the guy had no guard, he had no head movement, he had no foot movement, he had no body movement. All he was doing was swinging big punches, and he was subject to a fucking something straight down the middle or an uppercut or overhand right, and he was out of there.
Yeah. He got it.
That was poor, man. That was poor.
Like, I mean, even if I was down here, I'd be like, man, okay, now I'm about to be on my 12th fight. Blasey blah, whoop whoop whoop. I give them cats another chance. They help me figure it out. But he knows what he needs to fix.
Yeah.
He knows what he needs to fix. And it ain't that hard to fix it.
Yeah.
All he got to do, maybe lose like maybe 10 pounds. How much Daniel weighed in that? Let's see.
Don't know, bro. He's got to be 260, hasn't he? 250, 260. Gotta be. He's a big unit. I'd say 260, 265.
Let me see. Yeah, because they don't even got.
I was going for a cigarette, packing them in, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. 17 stones to pounds. 238. So for 238. 238. Let's see here. So what's the height like? I know he ain't no short dude. I know he looked like he about 6'3", 6'4". Let's see here. 6'5". I was close. So 238. So Richard Lartey came in at 240. No, 241. Came in at 241. And yeah, there was some big boys. There's some big boys, but man, he only 230 and he's looking like that at 6'4". Man. I don't, but at the same time, it kind of seems like they probably don't even want Daniel to lose any weight because then he'll lose the power. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have that.
What's he coming at, mate? Sorry, bro.
They both 17 stones.
Wow, he looks bigger than that.
Richard Lartey was 17 stones 3 pounds, and Daniel was 17 stones.
To lose weight.
Daniel was 17 stones and 12 pounds. I mean 12 ounces.
Yeah,
12 ounces. So he was smaller than Richard.
Wow.
That means, you know what that means? You know what that tells you? That Richard got more muscle than Daniel.
Yeah.
That's he got more muscle. That's crazy. And not only that, and Richard is actually he's an inch taller. He's 6'5". So I was watching Richard hit the pads before the fight, and I was like, nah, this dude, he cannot. Nah. It looked as slow.
Yeah. Not being funny, bro, but like I say, I know he's only a novice and he's only what's that, his 12th fight, did you say?
Daniels, that was his 11th. He's on his 12th now.
11th. Right. Yeah.
Well, it was his 12th fight. Sorry.
Me personally, bro. He's coming into double figures now. He needs to tighten up that fucking guard and he needs to start moving. If they'd have kept going like that, I mean, I think what made it look bad as well is that poor referee stopping the fight. He didn't need to stop that. If he'd have knocked him down the second time, then yeah, fair enough. But I don't know, man. I wasn't impressed. And I don't mean to dog him or anything, but I wasn't impressed one bit at that. I thought, like saying that, is it the second round, third round? Where they were both throwing.
Yeah, that was the third round, man. I think it was the third, man. It was, man. He got the best of Daniel on that one too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Mike. So you imagine him fighting a top 15, a top 12 guy, some old journeyman.
He better not. I mean, but even if we look at what's his name, Kevin Johnson, he couldn't get it.
That's what I'm saying.
He couldn't get him out of there. And the thing that got me the most about it was that you know, Kevin Johnson should have showed Daniel that he needs to tune up on some things. But at the same time is, you know, tuning up on some things, the amount of time that he had from his last fight to this fight was a month and some change. I mean, so we gotta give him that little reason. We gotta bring that up too. But at the same time, is like I saw that, you know, that even Richard Lartey, you know, because I think that was I think it was how would you say it was what's that word? Damn, fuck it. Anyways, but I swear, I'm gonna tell you this. Both of those fighters can use to learn some more things, some more tools. Because Richard Lartey, he showed that he has a chin. Because we know, I'm gonna show y'all something else too that I want y'all to. I'm gonna show y'all something I want y'all to see.
Just quickly, Mike. If he was to fight that Jaguar,
go ahead.
The Jaguar, whatever he's called, he'd get smoked off him.
It's looking rough. Look at this.
And how many fights has he had?
Look at this. I want y'all to. I'm showing y'all this. This is in Africa, right? This is Richard Lately versus Morris Okola. Damn, I damn near sound African when I said that, huh?
Yeah.
Look at it. They got more motherfuckers in there than they had at the fight tonight.
Yeah.
Better music too. You hear that?
No, I can't hear nothing, bro. Yeah, I can now.
They jamming in there. Listen to that. They had better music and everything in that motherfucker. And it was packed. Packed.
Yeah.
They couldn't even, that shit was empty tonight. You look where the main camera is. You look at the stands. Ain't even halfway full. Less than that. Then when you look to the right, ain't nobody over there. Nobody. Nothing but cricket.
Yeah.
Nothing. It was desolate. Look at this shit. And that's what I was saying, man. If I was a promoter, I don't know how much the ticket sales was for this fight. Over there, I don't know if it was for free or whatever, but they had motherfuckers there. What I would do is, if I was a big fight promoter, I would bring a trainer to Richard Lartey or have him come up over here for about a couple months and get that left hook right. Get that jab better than what it is, because it's not going to, he's older, so the jab ain't going to be all that. But he can still learn how to get it down better than what he was doing. And then not only that, teaching some better footwork. Because looking at Richard Lartey, all that sitting on the ropes, letting Daniel swing and stuff like that, that's cool and dandy and all, but that's taken away from you as well. So, like I said, I don't think it, look up there. Look at this shit. Watch when they zoom out. That motherfucker look, packed. They even got niggas on top of the goddamn thing of the ring. Packed up in there.
Where's that at, Mike?
I think this was in let me see. It's gotta be in Congo.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Damn, they actually got a boxing arena over there. They got a Bukom boxing arena. Yeah.
Bukom. That's not Boko Haram, is it?
Nah. But that's over there in Ghana, man. They even got a fucking and it was packed. Look at it.
Yeah. Tell you what, Mike. Like I said to you before, good test for him is David Price. For Daniel Dubois. Honestly.
He need to wait. He need to wait.
Do you think Price would beat him?
I think Price will get him.
Yeah, I do. Because of experience.
This is what I be talking about right here.
And a jab. Yeah,
Law.
go on, bro.
This is what I'm talking about right here. Now watch the left hook. Watch the left hook. Instead of dipping or moving, he just tried to sit there and just catch him with the gloves. He know what's coming. See, he know what's coming, and he just keep doing that. He just want to fuck dip. You don't see him dipping.
No, he don't.
Ooh, 2 good body shots. He should hit him again with that body shot. You see what I'm saying? Even look at this big dude. Imagine him throwing them shits against Daniel.
For real.
Imagine him throwing them shits against Daniel. Because all Daniel, I'm not saying Daniel didn't do a good job versus this guy. What I'm saying is that you can't put somebody on a pedestal and then say, well, he only got 12 fights. Why you critiquing him? You put him on a pedestal. You making him this big guy up and coming when he ain't fought nobody.
Yeah.
You trying to make him that so y'all can make some goddamn money so people can say, I knew this guy. We from the same town, blah, blah, woo, woo, or, you know, you want to Dick Wright, Frank Warren, or you want to ain't, but the only thing that should be the reason why that you rocking with Daniel is because you a boxing fan or you got pride in the UK. I don't want to hear no, he's this and he's that. He only got 12 fights. Don't put him on a pedestal. And then get mad when somebody critique him.
I totally agree with you, Mike.
I think somebody needs to go.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Because obviously they trying to fast track him. Because a lot of these fighters out there in the UK, they got this pressure on them. I had my championship fight at 17 fights. With a guy that had a 2-year layoff coming off a loss. Right? So, hey, what's up, JMJ? What's going down, baby? So, when I was watching Daniel and Richard, I thought before the fight, I thought Daniel was going to get him out of there quick. 4th round, you could say that's quick. But I didn't think he was going to have these problems.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to have these problems, but I did not think that he was going to come in there better than what he was in the last fight. Because like I said, it was only a month and some change. So I didn't see that. But what I did see in the ring was that you don't have to. You can let Daniel jab all day. But guess what? You can make him pay for that because he's slow.
Yeah.
So as soon as he throws a jab, you throw a jab back, you throw a hook, you throw you throw a right, you throw something straight down the pipeline, you make him pay for it. He's slow. Or he's so slow you can catch him before he fucking throw it.
Yeah.
He rocks.
Mike, end of the day, right, I know styles make fights. Of course they do, bro. I know that, and you know that, and 90% of the world do know that. And we all have us off nights and there's good nights and stuff like that. And then, like I say, brother, I know he's a novice and stuff like that, but like I say, first time I've seen him fight live, and just watched it with you. And even if it was an off night and styles make fights and stuff like that, to me, that kid, before he even starts to fight the top 15, the top 20, he needs to go back to the drawing board and sort out his guard, sort out his footwork, and sort out his body movement. Okay, he's got power. Yeah, we all know that. And the referee made it look worse than what it was in my eyes, because that guy he got knocked down, okay, but he could have got up and fought a bit more. If he'd have got knocked down the second time, I'd have said, yeah, okay, yeah, he's knocked him out. But it wasn't just that. The man got tagged several times in that fight, and it only went, what, 3, 4 rounds?
Mm-hmm.
If he was fighting someone like we just said, I don't know, man, like David Price, someone like that. David Price, I think David Price could fucking chuck a real good spanner in the works there.
Yeah.
And possibly beat him.
But that's the reason why I was like, man, bruh, I don't think they'd do that.
No, they won't. They might
I
not.
don't think they'd do that. Because that right there, boy.
Mike, he's slow. He's seriously slow. And it's not that he's just slow. The guy's got no guard. He's got no head movement. He's got no body movement.
Let me show y'all what we're talking about. Let me show y'all what we're talking about. They're going to hit me with a copyright, but shit, I ain't monetized, so.
Nah, it's not worth it if you're going to get
Nah, they ain't going to do nothing. Nah. I ain't even monetized. I ain't making no money off of it. They can't do nothing. They ain't making no money off of it. Check this out. And then I'll just pause it, and then we'll go back into it. Check this out. See what I'm saying? Look at that right there. All he had to do is go to
watch Mike.
Watch him dip. Watch him dip with it. Whoop! And he missed with it. That his left hook just need to be timed. He have him. Like look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
they're going back and forth. Daniel don't want none. All this dude needed.
See what I mean? Look at them open.
Just open. Look at that. Look at this sorry ass jab. Bam. I would have threw it right there, right behind it. I would have dipped to the right and bam. Every single time.
This is the bit where they exchange, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
Nah, hold up.
All right. I thought it was the bit where they exchanged.
That boy, that dude, yeah, he got knocked out. Well, he didn't get knocked out in my book, but Boxer is gonna say TKO. But nah. He was fully erect at 9. The ref, he don't like. I don't know. So what should you do? Should you get up quick or should you get up slow? You know what I'm saying? Because if you get up quick, then you don't allow yourself. But then when you get up slow, the ref might think you hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the ref stopped that for no reason. He wasn't knocked out or fucking. He could have well got up and fought on. And like you say, when
here it is. I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Hold up.
All right, Lou.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Let's put y'all on.
Salute, Law.
Hold up, Lou. All right, watch this. Watch this right here. Look at your cameras. Look at this shit. Give y'all watch this shit. So boom, right? He catch him, right? Then watch what happens. This dude ain't no punk. Boom, hit him. Boom, boom. Look at him. Look at Daniel. What? Blue, right on top of the head. This dude ain't no punk. Yeah. He backed this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
Thought you was just gonna get up in here.
See what I mean? Look how open he is, man. An uppercut and over.
No straight right. Look at this straight right.
Pipe.
All he gotta do is just look. He hit him with that one, right on the bottom of the chin. Got his ass. Let me replay that again one more time. Look at it. He caught him, right? He caught him on the chin.
Oh, you mean? Yeah.
Look how he got Daniel.
Slow it down a bit.
It's already. Hold up. I'm gonna go back. Okay. Hold up. Let me go back. You're right, Laws. Watch this, guys. Okay. I think this is like the 3rd round or something like that. Maybe the 4th, maybe the third round. Yeah, this is the 3rd round, right? So, obviously they come up in the center of the ring. He throw a jab. Daniel throws a straight right, misses, connects with the left hook. Richard Lartey like, nah, fuck that, homie. I ain't going out like no punk. Daniel threw a couple uppercuts, and watch that. Got him. Almost got him with that one. he could have knocked him out.
And
watch him stumbling. Oh shit! Don't hit me again. Oh fuck! He hit him with that one, but it just slipped.
Bing.
It just
Got
slipped.
Him, bing.
Here it come. Here it come. Here it come again. Here it come again. Watch. Daniel hit him with the left hook. Daniel comes in over the top, hit him in the arms, missed again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daniel tried to come in with the uppercut, missed. He caught it, missed that, missed that. They kicked. Caught him a little bit. Caught him all the way. Caught him a little bit.
Catches him in a minute. There you go. Bang, right on the chin. Bang again, straight on the temple.
Yeah, he don't want none, man.
Bang in the chin.
Hey, y'all going to cook about that. I'll be right back. Pour me some more wine. Like that mentioned off of Game of Thrones.
Go on, Lou. What you got to say about that,
man,
bro?
I'm looking at this fight y'all put. Yeah, it looked like he was a little slow in the change too. Like he was like a second slow, and anybody with some power gonna catch him.
For real, bro.
What you think about that fight? I heard you saying you think Daniel Dubois is overrated now. He just hype.
Well, this is what I said to Mike, because I sat and watched Mike watched the fight with Mike. Mike put me on camera, and I sat and watched it, and I missed the first round because I was in one of the brothers' live streams, so I jumped onto Mike with Mike on Google Hangouts, watched it, Louis, and first thing I said to Mike was, man, this guy's stiff. This guy's stiff. He's got no foot movement. He's got no head movement. He's got no body movement. And to me, all I saw was two guys just swinging fucking big haymakers and hoping for the best. Who lands first is. And I said to Mike, I tell you what, that's the first time I've ever watched him fight live. I've seen a couple of his fights, and I said, I think he's a bit of a hype job. I know he's, like I say, he's only young. He's only had so many fights, but man, if that's his 12th fight, if he's carrying on that kind of behaviour, what I've just seen, where will he be in 16, 17 fights when he's fighting better opposition? He'll be on his back like a turtle if he carries on fighting like that.
Yeah, because Kevin Johnson, man, that we all knew he was going to beat him, but Kevin Johnson, well, I knew, but I don't know about y'all, but I knew. But
yeah, he's a tough old boy, Kevin Johnson.
But like I said, when me and Laws was talking earlier, is that Kevin Johnson was good for Daniel because he showed Daniel that you're not going to win every fight by knockout. Sometimes you're going to have to box. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to have to box a bit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then, you know, you have to figure out a different alternative way to win. You know what I'm saying? You might have to lose a couple rounds to be patient to land that one good shot. You know what I'm saying? Or what you do is, you know, you go up in there, you say, hey, Kevin Johnson showed me some good shit about how a motherfucker can last all day long with me in the ring, and I know I hit hard. What did this dude do? Was it the way he circled? Was it the way he went in and out? Was it all the hugging? What was it? Why wasn't I able to land my left hook like I wanted to, or my straight right on Richard Lartey? You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for Richard Lartey, because Richard Lartey almost had him out of there. If they had more time in that round, man, that would have been, I don't know if he would have got him out, but man, that was, and then not only that, Richard Lartey ain't got no head movement, no nothing. Just steadily going straight, just getting at you, catching punches with his gloves, and trying to land shit. You know what I'm saying? That his left hook, I like it, but the thing I don't like about it is it's slow. He's 6'5". He ain't got no business lunging. against somebody that's 6'4" or anybody, because you know that exposes your chin, because obviously it's too slow. You know what I'm saying? Your jab is too slow. So maybe, you know, you could do some things to tweak that, either to speed it up a bit or, you know, get your timing better with the jab. But I'm gonna tell you this, and then his straight rights wasn't right, his right hooks wasn't right. I mean, he didn't throw enough body shots for me in that fight. But he could, but all he needed to do to me was just say, fuck it. Fuck that left hook. None but body shots straight down the pipeline and right hooks. That's all he needed. That's all he needed.
It sound like, and what you just showed, looked like he just went to, like, he tried that, and then it went into a brawl. Like, he went into his habits.
He didn't get knocked out right there. He got knocked out in the round later after that. But the thing about it is that it wasn't that. It's just that he doesn't have. He has the tools, but his Scud missiles don't have the right propellant.
All the idea.
You know what I'm saying?
No gear.
His
no idea.
His tomahawks don't have the right guided missile system. It's outdated. That's what it is. It was just missing by a little bit. Timing was a little bit off. Some of the punches was just a little bit. His left hooks, his left hook, and his jab was a little bit too slow. I'm gonna say his jab was slower than Daniel's. But he was still landing them every now and again with Daniel, because Daniel ain't got no head movement either. Daniel would just try to get his jab off before yours. That's what he does.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm gonna watch this fight back again tomorrow. I'm gonna study it properly. I'm gonna watch the whole lot of it. I'm gonna do a video. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't like what I've seen tonight. I don't, Lou. I think this guy could be a hype job. If he faces someone like, okay, I know he's probably far away from it's FA, a Jaguar, whatever he's called.
Well, he ain't far from Kanaki.
He'd get smoked off him.
He gonna get
Kawanaki smoking.
Kanaki can box. He can box.
Kawanaki
no, it's not even that. It's like you're gonna have to break that nigga nose. Literally. And that still ain't gonna be enough to make him stop going forward. Because Kanaki, that's the only thing he got, you know it.
He's a big dude, man. He's a big dude with a big punch, but he's slow as fuck.
All Daniel need is the.
He's got no jab and no movement, man.
And move, nigga.
His footwork's
maybe
awful.
He can't. Like, I heard what you were saying right before, like, about his weight. What do you think he can do to get faster at 130, like 238? Like, I don't feel like he can get no smaller.
No, if he gets smaller, the thing about it is he gets smaller, his team's scared he's gonna lose his power.
Yeah, true.
And that's the thing that he got that's been working for him. But Lartey got a motherfucking chin. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
it was a premature stoppage too.
Yeah, and the ref made it look worse. Mike, you're right there. Lou, you have to watch that fight, man. You have to watch that fight, bro. That was poor.
Hold up. Listen to this. Listen, hold up. Put y'all on the screen share.
Rather than just a really good shot, which he was, it was accumulation of punches.
Watch Richard Lartey. Watch what he do to the ref.
Yeah, I've seen this.
I think if the ref would have said something to him stupid, I think he would have hit him. Watch this. Watch his hand. He's like, get the fuck off me. Look, watch him.
Who was criticized roundly for allowing a fight to go on too long. This time,
look, give me a hand. Give me a hand.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off. Watch
he
Richard.
Doesn't even know.
Look at Richard. He's like, man, y'all better come get me. Look at the ref smiling
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
on God, he like, man, that's some bullshit.
Look at Richard.
Yeah.
You see him?
He didn't even hold his hand, did he, the ref?
You see Richard? Look
Yeah,
at
he
Richard.
knew
Look at
not
the
to.
ref laughing. Look at
He
the
knew
ref
not to.
smiling.
Hold on. Look at Richard's lips. You see his lips?
Talking shit.
Yeah, he's talking.
I'd have kicked your ass, bitch. You fucking
It's
bitch.
disgusting.
Yeah, I know I am.
It's disgusting. Look at the ref.
Damn, Richard Lartey bigger than Daniel, too.
And he is.
Yeah.
And he's smaller. Cut
No.
up like a motherfucker.
No, Richard Lartey is bigger than Daniel.
Talking about he way less.
No, he way more.
Yeah, he's
Way
taller as
more?
well, isn't he?
He inch taller.
shit.
He inch taller, and he weighed he weighed 241. Daniel came in at
241?
Yep.
You
17 stones,
joking?
17 stones, 12 ounces for Daniel. 17 stones, 3 pounds for Lartey.
Right. No, oh sorry. Yeah, I'm bad. I thought you meant Lartey was lighter,
Nah,
like
he's
taller and longer. I thought you meant
everything looked
he
bigger.
weighed lighter. Yeah. So yeah. That's my fault. I thought you meant Lartey was
That-
taller, bigger, and that, but he weighed
I don't.
lighter
AJ
than
be
Daniel.
picking on that nigga in Spartan. Cause ain't no way he putting up no damn game. Like he can. Like ain't,
AJ
that's what his
put
name.
him
Do we
to
got a
sleep,
name
Luke.
from him? He sparred AJ. That's the only reason
Yeah.
motherfuckers start looking at him. He sparred AJ and they say he a good spar. The only reason niggas start looking at that man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Try to get his ass whooped.
but we all know. We all know that. Hey, Mark Wonderlich, what's happening, baby? What's happening,
Salute, Mark.
man? We all know
Tell
that.
you what, AJ had put him to sleep.
Yeah, he don't want to do that. Yeah, Daniel ain't got no business. Ain't got. Well, let's look. Let's look at
Next 2 years to me, Mike. Fucking with AJ. He needs 2 years to fuck with AJ.
Let's okay. Because before this fight, I was saying, man, Daniel gonna whoop Joe Joyce's ass. After the fight, I'm like, I don't
It
know.
was that bad. It was that
50-50.
bad. Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah, he was-
me too, Mike. I hold my
Yeah.
hands up.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
50-50. His jaw was open. His jaw was open. But we knew that, but we didn't think that he was gonna I didn't think he was gonna get stung in this fight like this. So let's look at the spreadsheet here. I got it open for you guys. Okay. We're gonna see what Oscar Rivas is about pretty soon here. Maybe Charles Martin, Tony Yoka.
That'd be a good fight, Charles Martin, for him.
Who's the guy right here? Otto Wallen. Felipe Hrovic.
Tom Schwartz.
Toto Fujimoto. Might want to leave Andy Release alone. Michael Hunter. That's in his age group, I guess. Bogdan Dino. Ivan right here. He can fight
Gerald Washington and all that.
He can fight this not rated guy. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I know.
I don't even think.
What about Gerald Washington would give him a good run?
Nah, he don't need to do that. Nope. He might get hit. Robert, what y'all think about Robert Hernelius? Robert Bullionius?
Shit.
Okay.
He's running.
When y'all said Jared Washington, I think he still beat Jared Washington. I don't think Jared Washington had the power.
Gerald Washington problem is that like a lot of heavyweights, I believe that Gerald Washington thinks he could box really well, and that he gets a little bit comfortable and beside himself. But just like a lot of these heavyweights out here, a lot of them don't even move. They don't move at the hips. They don't move at the hips. Ain't no swiveling, ain't no dipping. It's just catching punches and rolling with them. Like, let the motherfucker miss. Like, so you can counter. So you can save your arms and your body a little bit longer. But I don't even know about Robert Hernelius.
Yeah.
Like Tom Shorts, I think he'd get him. But then again, I don't know. Because them straight rights. Any power shot you can land down the pipeline is there.
Yeah.
Michael Hunter, we said him.
Mike, I sorry, mate, but what I've just seen, oh no, I'm going to watch this fight tomorrow. I'm going to watch it on my own. I'm going to study it properly.
If it goes to Tom Schwartz and Dubois is a good fight, yeah, that nigga just lost a lot of motherfucking credit.
Nah, Daniel won't because that'd be his 14, at least his 14th fight because he fighting Joe Joyce next.
He fighting Joe Joyce now?
Is he going ahead that now?
I think they are. Joe Joyce is there.
Okay.
Tell you what, mate. I'm going to sit on the fence for that one.
I think Daniel's going to take maybe a week or two off. 3 months from now, they got their fight. He going to take a week or two off, and they're going to get into boxing. But, like, let's go down the list over here in WBO. All right. There's Zhang. He might want to leave.
How the fuck is Tyson Fury ranked in the WBO?
Yeah, we ain't even worried about that. Junior Five. We get into that in a minute. There's Fujimoto. There's Romanov, the guy that beat Deontay Wilder in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how he got up here. Who the fuck is this? Ali Aaron Nemerzin? Nigga, how you get here? And then look how they put Richard Lartey in the top 15. No! How the fuck they put him in the top 15? Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of this nigga.
Who's that, bro? Who's in top 15?
Richard Lartey.
The nigga that just lost to fucking that's gonna be Daniel's spot.
You're joking.
No.
Right.
That's gonna be Daniel's spot.
14. No, he's 14. Daniel's gonna be up here.
Yeah, he gonna go up there after this.
Yes.
That'll be interesting to see where BoxRec put him now.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Man, y'all think I'm playing.
That's garbage.
Motherfuckers think I'm playing. He gonna be in the top 10. Or at least he gonna move up one because who the fuck is this?
Look.
Sorry, Mike, I'm not looking at the screen. Who's going to be
that ain't the nigga who bit that nigga on the stomach, is it?
I don't know, nigga. Shit.
In the fight, you got
that's Susie. Yeah, that's Susie Kashi.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, what's he called? Yeah, Uzi Kashi, whatever he's called. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? Oh, this nigga only got 11 fights.
Yeah, European fighter at that.
Out. Oh.
And look who he's fighting. He fought a 42-27 nigga to get the vacated WBO on European heavyweight title.
Nah, that was 15-3.
No, that's what he did, but I said the fight before that to get that fight.
Yeah,
42-27 to get that fight.
Yep. God.
And then 2 fights before that, he fought a dude that was 2-20. You can't make these records up.
Man, this shit retarded, bro.
WBO's fucked up.
His last fight was on. He got that on a disqualification, but that's usually coincides with him getting the best of somebody. But you ain't fought nobody, nigga.
Right. Wow.
That Daniel Dubois man, he's Frank Bruno part 2. Sorry, and I'm gonna admit it, and then you might hear it here first, but he ain't gonna do nothing then, mate. Unless it becomes like a Klitschko era where there's no decent heavyweights. He ain't doing nothing then. Telling you that now. Every area Jagger, wipe the floor with him. I'm not even going to mention the top elite ones because he doesn't. I know. Obviously, he doesn't. He's only a young kid, and he's 21.
Hold up, cook real quick, guys.
21, 22.
He's that young. He might conduct AJ till he old man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lou. Yeah. Off watching that, brother. You'll have to watch it, Lou, and then.
No, I seen a little head like that right there. Old dude shouldn't be able to touch him. As I was looking at it, then after he had called him, dude then stopped coming. Oh, it's like, to me, that says his power was kind of suspect because he hit that dude flush.
Yeah.
Flush. Dude just kept coming, and he recovered in it and ended up hurting him.
Yeah.
Shit, so I wouldn't score that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have watched him, and Richard Lartey shouldn't, whatever his name is, shouldn't been no fucking top 6 or 5. That's retarded. Like the WBO so fucking corrupt.
Oh yeah, WBO and WBC are the worst ones in my eyes. Mind you, saying that WBA are fucking corrupt.
Yeah, with that regular and that super shit.
Yeah, that's pathetic. That is. That one's fucking wiping off. It's like WWE now, isn't it? Boxing. There's so many fucking belts. What's regular and?
Oh, what was y'all talking about?
Regular. I'm like, how did that shit work? Like, cause like if Keith Thurman and Pacquiao fight, the regular it becomes non-existent again, and they got to start like it's another like little system for it becomes vacated, and so you never can hold the regular and the super at the same time, but the regular only one that got mandatories. That shit right there is stupid to me.
Yeah,
but the super is included in
it's all supposed to be designed to create competition, but the thing about it is that you can't do this and create competition when you have Richard Lartey at 15 in WBO.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, just quickly, it's just like what I listened into a bit of BFTB's stream today. And I heard some troll talking to him on about Dillian White being made ranked number one by the WBO. And BFTB said, well, who's he fought at WBO rankings to be made number one? And this troll was saying, yeah, but he's number one. And I just thought, well, no, he's not really. Because like Kali Enigma said, Usyk was the undisputed cruiserweight championship. And as it stands in the WBO rule, if you win the WBO cruiserweight and you step up to heavyweight, you automatically become mandatory for the WBO.
Oh, yeah. I see how they're getting it now. I see how these guys is getting ranked in the top 15. They're getting ranked in the top 15 because Richard Lartey had the WBO Africa, and then Daniel Dubois has the WBO Europe, and then Romanov has the WBO Global, and then Fujimoto got the Asian Pacific. Junior Phi got the Oriental International. Tyrone Sponge got the Latino. And Zane got the Oriental. And then Tom Schwartz got the International Continental. And then Dillian White got the International.
Yeah. And
that's the reason why he got up there. So I was wrong.
Billy Wong's got the car wash championship.
Yeah.
But what the fuck are all them titles, man?
But the thing to me is that this. If Richard Lartey got the WBO Africa belt, well, how come he didn't fight Carlos Takam? Well, how come he didn't fight F.A. Ajaba? And the list goes on.
Why these niggas ain't fight nobody for these titles? Like they fighting bum for these titles.
It's because you got to think about it, though. It's strategic. Like you as a fighter, you could be like, yeah, I want to fight the best and this and then the third. But at the end of the day, you got to pay your team. You got bills. You know what I'm saying? So you want to fight the best, but you got bills. So now do you want to be a boxer and fighting the best and then working at McDonald's on your off time? Because, like, put it like this. Let's take Deontay Wilder, for instance, right? And if we go by the going rate on what these clowns out there are saying, how much he gets paid, right? Why would he fight? Why would he go against the grain with what Shelley Finkel and Al Heyman would advise him to fight? When they're telling him, it's like, dude, you ain't got nothing. You got these medical bills. You got to pay your team. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't want to work for a living. I mean, have a regular job. So you got two options. You fight who we want you to fight, or you get a job. Look at Anthony Joshua. Look at Dillian White. Same thing. You can fight who you want to fight, or you can get a job. Because Anthony Joshua wasn't this Anthony Joshua that we know now. He always wasn't that. At first, he was a motherfucker that was scrounging to make fufu.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what people need to understand. It's like, yeah, it comes up now. Now they can fight who they want to fight and stuff like that. But at first they couldn't. Like niggas was hungry in the ring and outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? And now, but now when you look at it, now when you went through all that stuff, we still got niggas out here telling other fighters they need to fight somebody first. When that's the same shit niggas was telling them.
That's what I say. I don't respect that.
But the only reason why Anthony Joshua wasn't told that was because he had a major backing, and boxing in the UK was still in a better place than we is over here. Back when Anthony Joshua fought Klitschko.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't even want to hear all that the jaw jabbing from these cats when it comes to the difference between Deontay Wilder and the difference between Anthony Joshua. It's totally different demographics. Look how much of a hard time Edward Hearn is having right now with DAZN and Matchroom Boxing. He got to come over here. He got to pay fighters that ain't got shit that's coming up that's hot. Devin Haney, because if Haney was too big, you couldn't afford him, or he knew he didn't have to fuck with you to make money.
Facts.
But Devin Haney need you more than you need Devin Haney. So why not gobble him up for a couple $1 million, and then sprinkle some residuals on him after each and every fight? But the thing about it is, still, Devin Haney, you ain't gonna be headlining nothing over here for a while.
Danny might be trying to go take his ass out there and steal him a title.
And the most thing that David Haney is known for in the United States, it's not even boxing. It's dating Black China and then getting her stolen from another nigga.
From a rapper nigga.
Yeah.
A little lame ass nigga out there too. They can't even fight.
Yeah. Can't even rap. He can't even rap. Shit whack.
He can't do that either. But he definitely can't fight. Like that nigga, he gonna shoot you.
Did you know that, Laws? Yeah, be back. Yeah. But that's what he's known for. He ain't gonna be headlining nothing in a while.
I think Devin Haney weak of all of them. Look, I think Shakir better than him.
I'm not, you know, he's still a young cat. He's still a young cat. So I'm not really, but you know, I know I did it to Daniel, but you know, I'm gonna put it like this.
They way more promising than Daniel. I'm gonna put it like sound like he don't got it all.
David Haney needs to watch out. If because this is gonna be crucial. If we go and look at Rob and we go look at Adrian, the guys that could have been something, well, they still can't be something. They have their flaws. You see their flaws. One don't let his hands go, and one don't fight tall.
Facts.
So now you got an option, homie. You can get up in there, take that money, and you can go up over there and try to get that bitch back so she can rob your bitch ass. Or what you could do is you can take boxing more seriously than what you have been doing. Like now whatever. Hey, Laws, that's loud, man. That's real loud.
That nigga a serial killer over there, man.
So
sorry.
So, yeah, it's cool. So Devin Haney, what you gonna have to do, because this is crucial. Now, I ain't no boxer, so I'm gonna give the disclaimer. I ain't telling you what to do, but if I was in your shoes, I would let a lot of niggas go. And I would be like, whoever did it the best I want to find out how the fuck they do it. So maybe you're gonna have to stop drinking for a while. Maybe you're going to stay at a strip club because that's most likely where you met. I don't know how you met that bitch, but
yeah, that way you met it.
I don't know how you met that bitch, but you had no business with Black China. No business. No business. That's just
you sat Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Hey, that bitch a sucker bitch, man.
I don't give she is a sucker bitch. She a sucker dick bitch.
Hey, but she taking something out them niggas, bro. I believe in shit like that. That bitch, she fucking with them young cats with nothing, with energy, and then she fucks with them short time and she gone as quick as she came.
She's not even that good looking though.
Nope.
It's just her ass, and she suck a good dick.
Yeah, her booty. Yeah.
Fake ass.
Devin Haney, I think he got to get rid of his daddy and get Floyd in his Floyd Mayweather Senior in his corner.
He already there. Floyd is already there.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's why I keep trying to tell folks he ain't got to get rid of his daddy. Floyd could just, play his part and his daddy play his part. You know what I'm saying? He want to, you pop, so I know you want to be a part of your son's life and all that stuff, especially when it comes to something like this, to where you can be a part of.
Facts, I feel what you're saying. But you also want your son, like, you only can take him so far, especially in something that you not, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. That's not. We already answered that. They both there. Floyd Mayweather Senior's there and the Pop's there. You know what I'm saying? They both there. So, we already got that. But my whole thing is, man, if I was him, if you want more money and you want to become undisputed, you want to be the best boxer you could be, there's gonna be some hard. You can't be fucking with them dusty booty ass hoes. The only thing they could do is suck a dick.
You think they'll give him a Tevin Farmer fight?
Nah, after Tevin Farmer lose.
No, I think they'll give it to him. Get a young cat of championships. Now he's a young prospect with a champion.
Because Tevin Farmer's going to lose against Charlo. And then
that's not guaranteed, though.
And it's not guaranteed.
But I ain't fighting no Charlo. You talking about you got Tony Harrison? I ain't talking about Tony Harrison.
Tevin Farmer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tevin Farmer, that little cockeyed dude.
Not right now. No, that's Cyclops. See, not right now.
Yeah, Cyclops.
Not right now. Okay. But the thing about it is, what looks good about it, they both with Matchroom Boxing and Tone and shit. But I don't see it happening. Don't see it happening.
Who you think a better boxer though in their eyes? Like, even though you're like, who got more potential, Tevin Farmer or Devin Haney? Get that motherfucking scrap off his ass.
Devin Haney got the more potential because he's pretty good. He's young. Tevin Farmer's is older, but he's seasoned. But if you was to say Tevin Farmer versus Devin Haney, I'm gonna say Tevin Farmer.
Okay. I don't take nothing from him. He's seasoned, but nigga. Hey, only reason I say Tevin ain't really what that is, he built himself back to that point because after he took his first loss, his whole team quit on him. He built himself back up to the title holder. Then,
but like I said, it's like
after doing that, you betting on yourself.
No,
you go sign with
it ain't like that though, because you got, like I keep trying to tell people, man, is like you have to understand, like a lot of these cats, man, that's part of their team, they probably just there. But the thing about it is they working regular jobs. And then not only that is some of these cats is old. And then not only that is that they probably not even fucking getting paid. Like motherfuckers, and that's what I be trying to say. Like motherfuckers want to get reap the benefits of the reward. It's like you buying the stock. You sharing the wins and the losses. But in that area that he was in, and that time that he was in, probably they was broke. Everybody was. Everybody. And they probably came up with an agreement to part ways because they had to work a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't necessarily say they just got rid of him because he took that L. You know what I'm saying? Tony ain't had no choice but to box. He already know that he's a decent boxer. Might be a great boxer. Who knows? But he already figured that out. He figured he could compete. He figured that there's money out there for him. He had no choice but to keep boxing. He couldn't quit. That would have been leaving money on the table. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the way I put it, even when you look at the Olympics, you see track and field and all this shit. A lot of them motherfuckers got regular jobs. because they don't pay like that. You might get to do these couple commercials and stuff like that, but how many gold medals you have to do to get that? How many motherfuckers getting 5, getting 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 gold medals in the Olympics? You don't just get 1 gold medal and they put you on a Wheaties box. You know what I'm saying? You got to win a couple.
Facts.
And then everybody want to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like the way Foreman had built himself to the point he could have built himself as an independent money getter. He didn't have need no promoter. I feel like he took that money because he felt like he couldn't fight them fighters and get that money for them fights, but he can get them fights now.
I mean, but it's like what I said. Like if you look around, let's look around. Let's look around so we can get it straight from the source. I already got the boxing rankings up. Okay. Tony. God damn it. I went too far. Control F, fine, type in the name. That's all you got to do. So if you look around, you got Tony Harrison, Munguia, Jarrett Hurd. Is Tony Harrison about to fight Jarrett Hurd? Anybody?
Breaking up on my end. What you say?
Oh man, I'm the wrong dude again, man. I meant fucking Cyclops. I meant Farmer. There we go. Tevin Farmer. Okay. Tevin Farmer could fight this Ito guy. I don't know about Miguel, but he ain't about to fight no Gervonta Davis next. But that's the thing, too. If we're gonna talk about Tony Harrison, we need to talk about old Gervonta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Gervonta a bitch. He a bitch.
He ain't no bitch. I'm telling you. People can say whatever they want to, but he's in on the con job.
That's why I say you the bitch, because like, all right, Loma calling you out, but you ain't got nothing to say about that. But some secure says shit niggas be trying to say call them out for, like you trying to fight all these little niggas and shit. Fight somebody at 130. Now you got Loma trying to call you out, but you don't hear him. Don't respond to him.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Stevenson at 125 and shit. You want all the smoke.
I'm gonna tell you my theory. I'm gonna tell you my theory. It's because his career is already planned out and he already knows he's gonna fight. He's in on the con job. So why the fuck is he going to call somebody out that he knows he's not going to fucking fight?
Facts.
He's in on the contract. No, that's not why he a bitch. He already got a plan. Now, if he said he's going to fight Charlo this year and don't do it, then you can say he a bitch. And then he renege. But he's in on the contract. You know what I'm saying? He calling out the people that he knows he's going to fight.
Yeah, man. I feel you though, but like he's getting gunned. It ain't no way these niggas talking about they finna make you the full money brother when you need to unify or you need to move up. You sitting up here fighting niggas at a weight that you not fighting in. That ain't what Floyd did at no pretty.
If you want to call anybody a bitch, call Vasily Lomachenko a bitch for not trying to get the Crawford fight, for not trying to get the Earl fight. Call him a bitch for not doing that. Vasily Lomachenko is calling out somebody that he knows that he's more experienced of. Vasily Lomachenko knows he could beat him because he's more experienced.
Ain't nobody gonna go in the fight don't thinking they can win, but ain't nobody gonna talk shit.
No, that's
like
not my
they the baddest motherfucker on the planet, but soon as somebody take that, I want to see if you real about that, and you are like they ain't talking. But who else can Loma fight?
That is not my point. Marquez Johnson, man, what's happening, baby? My point is Lomachenko is also being picky and choosy on who he calls out. He ain't calling out everybody he ain't calling out the fights that the fans want to see.
That's the only fight the fans want to see. Dog said, who can he fight? He can fight on Salido.
What you mean who he can fight?
I want to see him fight Slido. That's the only dude I want to see him fight other than Tank.
I mean, like I
I'd
said,
like to see him fight Mikey Garcia.
I mean, like I said, Lomo just need to take his ass and stay at 135 and below, and shut the fuck up, and stop. And if you want to keep running your mouth about fighting all these other fighters, come out and say I'm not moving up. Because if you ain't hear that shit, no, hold up, because like I said, you calling out Gervonta Davis because of what? First of all, having a great black guy, a good black fighter on your record, that's a one up. Second of all, you know that you are more mature than this guy. That's a one up. Third of all, you know that you are more seasoned in the boxing ring, amateurs and professional. That's a one up. Hello.
I think Tank could beat him anyway. I do.
Hello. Lomo Chico might as
Know
well.
What you say, bro?
I'm basically what I'm Mark Wonderlich, what's happening, baby? Basically, what I'm saying, Lomo needs to rematch his loss. Well, that too, but it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame. And you know what?
Yeah, I know.
That'll probably be the only thing that'll get people to change their minds too.
That's what I said. Exactly. I swear that's exactly what I just said.
You know,
because other than that, it ain't nobody else Lomo could fight.
There is.
But fucking who? Mikey? Mikey ain't even talking about coming back down to 135.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. If he went up and he come down, who do you think could win?
Lomo could do what the fuck
at 140.
But my thing is that he could do whatever the fuck he wants to. He can go to 147. He can go to 140. He can
make 140 easy.
Go down to 130.
Make 140 easy. It's only 5 pounds. Come on.
We all know that Lomo Chico might not have that same power that he has at 135 at 147. But what I'm saying is, if he wanted that smoke from Earl Crawford, he could go up there if he feel like it. That's what I'm saying. If he really
12 fights,
I don't give a fuck. He talking all that shit.
Mike. What if he moved up to 140? Because there's plenty of big killers in the 140 league.
Then I'd be surprised if he moved to 140. He ain't going up past 135.
13 fights too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Foot 147, 140.
13 fights though. But at the same time, it ain't nobody else's fault out there that Lomo Chico fought in the amateurs that fucking long but himself.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can't go around here you can't go around here, especially you can't go around the US flapping your gums, jawing at the mouth, acting like you a big swinging dick at 135 or whatever weight class you is.
Don't get too much.
Not the right people. You're not calling out the right people. You're trying to call out literally a guy that has not even half of the fucking bouts that you have. You got more. You got probably like, man, 200 more fucking amateur fights than Gervonta Davis has professional and amateur fights. You was a grown-ass man fighting kids in the amateurs. And then you come into professionals and you want to fight some greenhorns. You see what I'm saying? You want to fight some greenhorns, some guys that been, Gervonta Davis at first, he wasn't fighting nobody and shit like that. Getting his bars up. But now you want to try to outshine somebody because, like I said, so you can get a good black guy under your belt. So you can say you the black and you the Mexican killer. You're the European great white hope.
So if you say that shit, then it's when I say go fight on Terrence Crawford. Go fight somebody at a better weight than a weight right there. When you fight niggas at catch weights, I agree with that. But I'm saying at the weight at 135 and 130, who can he fight but Tevin Former, fucking Tank Davis? Who else can he fight at that weight? But like you said, he can move up to 140, but I don't think he'll win, and he know he won't. So that's why he gonna stay at the weight he's in.
You got Richard Comey. You got Richard Comey out there, and then he could go. He could. Well, then he ain't gonna fight no Devin Haney next. But you could go down the damn thing, and the WBO and the IBF and the WBA and the WBC and the top 10 and start pulling niggas from there. I mean, he might as well if he can't get a fight, he might as well start giving these niggas some work.
Facts. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
But Tank lost a lot of bullshit in my. Cause I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and then I'm like, Son of Shakir, like this, like Loma said something right before that. He don't say nothing to him, but Tank doing the same shit that you saying that Loma trying to do. He's trying to do that shit to Shakir Stevenson. Well, come on, I'll fight you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, but you're not really understanding what I'm saying.
And Shakir was clout chasing anyway. He was just trying to use that name right before his fight, because in the ring he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay here and fight all the best at 125, Gerald Russell Jr. and all that shit right there." So I just think, but listen, Tank fell for it's like, bro, Tank, how is you nowhere to be seen? He's being exposed in my book, and even though Loma might be the same way,
I told you already,
looking better in there.
I told you already what it was.
He's in on the con, but
going on to another tirade. You already know that if Leonard Ellerby is coming out and say, "Oh, we got plans for Gervonta Davis in 2019," right? He said that after I made the video. Are we gonna get a repeat of 2018 and 2019 in boxing? Laws know what I'm talking about. And now when you look at it, he already knows he's fighting. Tank already know he's fighting. He already got it lined up. If I'm making an assumption based off of what Ellerby said, based off of how Mayweather and them like to do their thing, they're still trying to build Gervonta Davis up and stuff like that. How can I be mad for something I see? I see it. I know what it is. I know it's nothing but a con job. They're trying to get this guy, pad his record up, make him into this superstar, and then have him finally fight somebody when they know that nigga probably either old.
A la Mikey Garcia.
Hold up. No, they ain't a la Mikey Garcia.
Shit, that nigga's record was padded.
Let me finish. But he wasn't old. It's not the same. I'm gonna tell you why. If you allow me to elaborate, because I'm gonna get on this Gervonta. It's not the same thing with Gervonta. It's because they trying to get him to where he is a complete fighter. They trying to get him to be a complete fighter before they put him in there. See what I'm saying? That's what they doing. And so when you start looking at it, and you start looking at Shakir Stevenson, you start looking at David Haney, start looking at the level of competition they fought, that they consistently keep on fighting. They're trying to build him not only into that superstar, but make him the boxer as well. Like they can actually box, they can actually fight, they all that, which what they say. And it's hard to do that when you got knuckleheads. So why would you put this guy that you're trying to mold, that you're trying to invest all this money in, out there to face Lomachenko right now when he ain't got the fucking discipline that you see that got you where you was 49, 50, whatever.
Because he saying he want it.
Floyd sees the fuck. I don't give a fuck if the nigga want it or not.
Hey, Adrian wanted. They ain't hold him back. They niggas ain't holding nobody back, bro. He don't believe he can beat them either.
You are not listening to me. It ain't got nothing to do with what a nigga won't. It's what Floyd Mayweather and them is investing in this guy, showing him what he could be because of the potential that they see, but they also see his flaws in the ring and then outside the ring.
I understand that, but they ain't stopping that man, bro. That man listening to him.
Exactly my point. Now look at Adrian. Look at Adrian. Not listening, fucking up. Look at him. Look at his career. He probably 1 or 2 fights from being
So Madonna fucked him all the way up.
No, he didn't. He probably
No, I'm saying.
he probably from 1 or 2 fights from not being what he is right now. Not being able to still do decent numbers on venues.
Facts.
He won't fuck around and be a legacy fighter. Be one of those guys, oh, you beat him, then we know you're worth something. Lucas Brown, Kevin Johnson. 2 fights. And that's what he's going to be. Because
But would you not agree you have to have a lot of AB to be successful?
No.
Because AB, yes, you do. You got to believe in yourself.
No. I'm not
you don't believe in yourself.
Man, what kind of shit is that? Every fighter got to believe in
That's what I'm
themselves.
saying. Shit, he don't.
But that ain't
That's what I was trying to bring up.
No, listen.
That's what I'm trying to bring up. Oh, God damn. I can't make my point.
No, because that's dumb. We don't know if AB don't believe in himself.
All right, I'm going to holler at you, home. I'm going to holler at you.
We don't know if AB don't believe in himself. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. That's the reason why I never put no words in none of these fighters' mouth like that. Damn, them dudes is athletes, man. Man, you can leave if you want to, man. But them dudes is athletes, man. That's what they do. You ain't stepping in the ring knowing this nigga might knock you out. This nigga might fuck you up for the rest of your life. But not believing in yourself. What do you think, Laws?
I miss that, bro. I just got last bet you two arguing over something about believing in yourself.
Nah, all these boxers believe in themselves, man. If they don't, that's their business. But unless they come out on Front Street and say it, I'm not gonna fucking put words in their mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? I still play sports. I play semi-pro football, man.
You should believe in yourself anyway if you're in a combat sport.
Yeah.
What's the point in being in combat sport if you don't believe in yourself?
Well, it's not that. I just don't want to put. That's a real bad thing to say to say for somebody that competes, you know, because even at semi-pro football, man, telling somebody they don't believe in themselves or telling somebody they're scared, that's like the two things that, you know, people ain't trying to hear when it comes to football, you know.
Well, that's what your coaches. That's what your coach is there for, isn't it? To tell you, teach you to believe in yourself. But at first, you've got to believe in yourself. If I was to go into a boxing gym, just start, and I believe in. If I went into a boxing gym, first of all, I believe that I'm going to become a professional boxer. And if I was any good or no good, I'd expect my coach or my trainer to tell me that I'm going to be good and you need to sharpen up on this. And that's what I think. You should believe in yourself in anything. Because at the end of the day, nothing's impossible to achieve. If you want to achieve something in life and you really want that, then you'll achieve it. You have to do what you've got to do to get it. So yeah, you got to believe in yourself. Does that make sense?
My whole thing is it makes perfect sense with me, Laws. I already I agree with that. My whole thing is that I believe AB believes in himself.
Yeah.
But I think it's either two things. He doesn't have the skills to be the fighter that he says he could be.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't put in the correct amount of work in the gym.
The last one. I agree with. I agree with you.
We all know that, and he knows that you can't go in here trying to steal rounds at the end of the round.
Yeah.
And like I try to tell folks, man, AB took his foot off the gas on Manny Pacquiao after he got. Hold up.
Sorry, man.
Because when you start reading,
I agree with you though.
Because when you start reading the rules of these sanctioned bodies on what scorecard people see. Actually, to tell you the truth, actually in the WBC, the scorecard after I think it's like the 6th round is supposed to be made public. There's supposed to be a board in the stadium that shows you who's winning.
Yeah.
And that's for real. It's in the rules. And so they tell the fighters who's winning and who's not throughout the course of the fight. And he took his foot off the gas.
Yeah. He does in all his fights, brother. Do you know?
But to tell you the truth, Pacquiao was missing a lot of punches.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm not.
Yeah,
actually, AB made him work.
AB does it every fight, Mike. He starts slow and then he comes on towards the end, don't he? He doesn't let his hands go.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's like round 9, round 10, he puts the pressure on. But he's too late. It's too late.
I think the only thing that's saving his career, AB's career, is because of Floyd. And when I say that is because that it was a transition that he's supposed to be the next guy. And then now a lot of Mexicans are using him as a stepping stone.
Yeah, because he's a good name to have on your resume.
You know? So Boxing Square just said Luis Ortiz not on short list anymore to face Anthony Joshua. Well, I don't know who you want to say who's ducking now if you still ain't got to fight.
Yeah. You know, quickly, bro, because I'm going to have to get off because it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning over here. But I'm going to tell you what I think of AB, and I'm going to make it quick. Me, personally, I think AB was a fantastic fighter, and I think he achieved a lot in a quick, short succession. And then I think once he became a big household name, he was fucking around with Mayweather. I think, me personally, I think AB took his mind off boxing and put his mind on living the dream, what we call over here fucking cars, money, women, punching above his weight, thinking he was bigger than what he was. And then when him and Mayweather all fell apart, AB still tried to put himself out there that he's this, that, and the other. But because he had taken his foot off the gas and he's boxing, and I just think it all went wrong for him in the end. I've always thought AB's been a great boxer.
I don't know what that boy's problem is, man.
Yeah, he is.
You know what?
I wouldn't say he's retarded.
He's probably a cool dude when them cameras come off. He's probably a real cool dude.
Yeah, he's a limelight brother.
But I just, I don't, because I don't like, that whole putting shit in people's, that type of stuff. Maybe, taking his abilities for granted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or something, because the boy got it, and it looks natural.
He's looked over the last few years, Mike. He looks above himself. He thinks he's better than what he actually is. And what he's not realised is that people have caught up with him. But he still thinks he's this fighter from 10 years ago, but he's not. And he's still to this day. I mean, I heard, I think it was Callie say, I heard a few weeks ago, someone say one thing you can't knock AB for is he's always had the smoke with people. He might not have won, but he's always fought them. And I thought, you know what, you're dead right there. AB's been in with some great fighters. Mm-hmm. Some of them fights he could have won.
It's not like he got knocked out or equivalent to school like Mikey Garcia. He took his ass.
No one's ever stopped him. Yeah.
Even with McDonald, right? He looked kind of like he looked fucked up, but he took his ass whooping. He didn't quit. He looked lumped up.
Yeah.
And that's man, Laws. I don't, man. I wish that brother the best, but I don't know, man. Like I said, you know, he still got an opportunity, just like everybody else still got opportunities to be something. It's just what are they going to do? Like even look at old ass Lucas Brown. You know what you got to do. You might have to lose a little bit of weight. You might have to start eating right, so you can have that stamina in the ring. You might have to do certain things you don't like, that you don't think that you have to do. But all these guys in the heavyweight division, the way it's looking right now, especially with that the Richard and Daniel fight we just saw earlier.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody to have their place in boxing. They say that they accomplished something.
Yeah. You're very true there, Mike. You're very true there, brother.
To say you accomplished something, you came into boxing, you made your money, you accomplished something, you wasn't a punk, you did what you were supposed to do. You see some of these guys out here say, yeah, you don't know what boxers go through in training and blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. Don't say that and be a slacker in the gym. Don't say that and not do what you're supposed to do, knowing what you're supposed to do to defeat the guy that's in front of you. You're not defeating a team of boxers. You're defeating the guy that's in front of you.
Yeah.
And after watching some of these fights, you can literally see the things that fighters can work on. You might not have the best jab, but it could get a little. It could be tuned up. It could be sharper.
Be timed right. Bro.
You might not have the best left hook, because I don't think Wilder's left hook is that great on the delivery. It's powerful, but it's not. It don't come off crisp. So there's things he could do with that. Everybody.
Yeah, Mike, you can see the people. Well, I can anyway. I'm just a fan. I'm just someone who sits in my armchair and watches the fights. But you can see people who put the work in the gym when they get in the ring. You can see them people. And then you can see the fighters. I mean, just going back to Lucas Brown, what you were saying about him losing weight. I watched an interview on IFL TV with him 2 days before the fight with Dave Allen. And he was talking about, I can't wait once this fight's over. Because they were very, very pally. And they were both sat there together talking. And he said, I can't wait till this fight's over because the first thing I'm going to do is a McDonald's. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go back to what you're saying, but I thought to myself, how can you be fucking on camera having a boxing match and one of the first things to come out of your mouth is, I can't wait till this fight's over because I'm going to get a McDonald's. So that just shows that the man's head is not really in the game. I know he's an old man, he's 40 or whatever, 39, but come on, man, you're a fucking professional boxer. You're entertaining the fans, you're getting paid thousands. You shouldn't be thinking about McDonald's. You should be thinking about knocking Dave Allen out and where'd you go from there?
Yeah.
You know. So, like I say, and it goes back to AB. I think AB achieved so much at such a young age, and he got in with Floyd, and I think, because I remember, and I'll be honest, first time I ever watched AB, he fought a guy from Wales called Gavin Rees, I think he was called, a little bald-head dude, former WBA lightweight champion or something. Yeah. Can't beat him up.
2013.
Yeah. Gavin Rees was a tough old boy. He was
37-1 when he fought him.
Yeah, and he fought. I can always remember sitting with my stepdad and watching it and thinking, who the fuck? I read that week, during that week, I read about AB in the paper. I'd never heard of him before, and I read about him. And the paper was saying, oh, he's this next Floyd Mayweather, he's this, that, and the other, next Shane Mosley. So obviously, as soon as I heard them words, I took an interest to him. And then I went down my stepdad's. My stepdad recorded it, and I went down in the Sunday morning and we watched it. I can remember AB coming in singing some song with his afro combing his hair. And I was laughing. I thought, who's this guy? And I thought to myself, he must be something special because he's over here. No offense, Mike, but sometimes we look at Americans, they make things bigger than what they are. And I just say that because obviously it's a bigger country, you know, things are bigger over there. And I thought to myself, who is this guy? He's so fucking brass, like combing his hair, singing a song, dancing as he's coming into the ring. I thought, this guy's a clown, man. And I remember Gavin Reese was no pushover. He wasn't no fucking elite fighter or anything, but he was no pushover. And he fought Gavin Reese, man. And after the first round of watching him, I thought, yeah, this guy's got so he had slick moves. And then from there on, I watched AB, and I just thought, I think AB he captured things so quickly, and got above his head got bigger than what he actually was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what fucked him up, mate.
He probably lost all that money now. He probably ain't got none of that money.
Yeah.
From, you know, that Paulie Malignaggi money probably gone. Marcos Maidana money probably gone.
Yeah. I mean, I heard him tapping up women in a shopping mall or something, him pinching women's asses and things like that. And
he probably
I
didn't,
don't know.
but with him, you can accuse him of anything. People believe that shit. Talk too much. That's what happens when you talk too much. Motherfuckers need to learn how to shut their motherfucking mouth every now and again, man. So, you know, people won't know what the fuck who you is. Everybody don't need to know who you is. Throwing $10,000 over there at a strip club and shit like that, kicking with money hungry, nasty assholes and shit like that. Man, look, they don't need that shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Mark said AB is AB, and no one can change AB but AB. And then he said he said Mr. Lump.
No way.
Yeah, he lumped him up.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get off here, me bro, because I'm gonna get some meat and go to bed.
All right, man.
Thanks for having us on, brother.
Anytime.
What happened with Louis anyway?
Oh, he got mad at me. He got mad at me. I told him what he said was dumb, and he jumped off.
Oh right. So you two always argue.
Hey man, you gotta have tough skin, man. Get tough skin. But yeah, I'm out too, brother.
Yeah. Peace, Mike. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me watch the fight, bro.
Anytime. Just let me know next time. If you don't got it, and I'm at the crib, I'll play that shit.
Vice versa, bro. Vice versa.
Hell yeah. All right, homie.
Cheers, Mike. Thank you. Bye-bye, mate.